Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for your Sunday news roundup I've got loads of things that's been happening all over the weekend that I just want to share with you. Now this mainly applies to people who've backed the Haslab, but of course even if you hadn't, I'm sure you'd like to see the video and indeed all the images that have just appeared, yesterday online. So this is via TFW 2005. This is, again, if you don't want to watch the video, if you head to TFW 2005, there is a first look video. It is on Hasbro Pulse right now as we speak, but also TFW 2005 have an abundance of images of just screenshots basically of the video. So if you want to have a look at it, you've got transformation processes, you've got all the parts, how it all fits. It's by Evan Brooks himself. I mean, there's loads. As I say, I've just quickly took a photo of this particular one. That's the last one there, but if you have a look under the pictures, there is 265 photos on TFW 2005 if you want to have a look at it, or you can watch the video on Hasbro Pulse. Right, moving on, there is WonderFest going on in Shanghai. We've already seen some of the figures from there. This is from a company, Chinese company called Audley. Now I've got to confess and hold my hand up straight away, this is one company that I've not really heard too much about. However, what we've got here is we've got some 7-inch Transformers 1 scale characters, 7-inch non-scale, they aren't scales, they're just all to themselves rather. They're G1 characters, and then there's Alpha Action Elite blind box G1 characters as well. Now these don't transform, and again they look like they are officially licensed by Hasbro or Takara. I'm trying to see if it says whether they're model kits like Blokees and stuff, but it just looks like they're actual figures. But anyway, there's loads of images of these in prototype form all over the internet, and again this is via TFW 2005. So that is the display case that they had at WonderFest. As I say, that's the, I suppose, convention that's going on in Shanghai right now. Don't worry, there's some better images coming up in a second. So they're obviously your Transformers 1 figures. We've got Elite, Megatron, Prime and Bumblebee, and then below it you've got your Generation 1 figures as well. What it means by not to scale, you can see that they are just, I suppose, their own individual characters, but they look really good. And again, whoever this company is, it looks like we've got another contender on the market now, making these, as I say, figures that don't transform, but they just look really good representations of the figures that we love. And that segues straight into Blokees, funnily enough, because again, images via WonderFest. So what we've got here is an Action Edition G1 Megatron. This looks incredible. This is a great prototype which reveals some details of the figure. It's got interchangeable faces, articulated hands, and it will include the throne. Now there's also some great prototype images of some of the figures that they've teased with us as well. So if we just go through these images with yourself, so there is the Megatron. Look how good that looks. So it looks like obviously he will stand up, and remember guys, these are little kits that you'd build up. So there's the interchangeable chest as well, which you can see. There he is again, standing up and with his fusion cannon, of course. That looks incredible, doesn't it? Can you imagine that in full colour? That's going to be fantastic. There it is again. There's so many images of that. That, I believe, is the Classics Class Sentinel Prime that, again, they've been teasing. That, of course, is Elite 1 as well. And we've got a few of the other figures that, again, that Blokees have been teasing over the last couple of days or weeks, maybe so. But again, this company now, again, because they're licensed by Hasbro and Takara, there's that Sentinel Prime again by the looks of it. They're just churning the figures out faster than I think any of us can keep up with them, to be honest. But they do. Look, they look great. Then they are a bit of fun. Whoever put the comment on one of my videos, they nailed it. They said they are this generation's Action Masters, and they are. They're exactly that. Right, good news for people who are after Studio Series Wave 6, which is Deluxe Reactivate Bumblebee. That's been spotted in US retail, and it's been spotted in loads of Targets, to be fair. It's listed loads of Targets here in the US. So if you're after that particular, if you remember the Reactivate Bumblebee that came in the 2-pack, it looks like he's hit store shelves in America. This is something that's crazy, and again, it just proves that Transformers will collaborate with everybody, or they will use, or companies will use Transformers to sell their products. These are Pez, which is basically the little brick sweets. I don't know how else to describe it. Maybe candy. Candy's obviously an American word, so maybe that. These, of course, are the little brick sweets. There, of course, are the 3, Prime, Megatron, and Bumblebee. These are going to retail about $2.75, I think it says, with the conversion rate. There they are. So they're the dispensers. So you'd put the candy in the chutes, and then, of course, as you pull the head back, you would then get your little brick, your little fruit-flavoured candy. I'm, of course, going to look out for them. Of course I am. Right, Ben, I had a quick look on the third-party Weibo pages. Magic Square look like they've redecoed their Shockwave. This looks incredible. This looks so good. If you want to see this without the glare, head to Magic Square's Weibo page, which is what I've done, and I've just took some screenshots. I haven't got a Weibo account, so this is a Legends scale, made from a company that isn't licensed by Hasbro or Takara because he transforms. And again, it looks really good. I've reviewed the New Age one on here. That's a great figure. I've not reviewed the Magic Square one, but I can see with this that I think I'm going to definitely have to have a look at him. I'm guessing that that is Bruticus's hand. Please let me know in the comments. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. But I'm really liking the look of this. The colour scheme is brilliant. It's obviously like the toy deco rather than the cartoon because it's really dark purple. But again, I love it. And you'll be able to pre-order it soon from this particular website. This, of course, guys, is ShowZ. Don't forget, if you guys used my code to do your pre-orders, you need to re-enter it. It runs out every couple of weeks, but you can just put exactly the same in again. Toys R Us, all one word. Reactivate the thing, and then, of course, you can purchase as much as you want from there as well. So they've got the Optimus Prime, which we've had a look at recently there. Funny enough, is the New Age Megatron. There is also loads of Transformers 1 figures. There's the Blokees Sentinel Prime I just mentioned. There is the New Age Dinobots. There's the Transformers 1 Yolo Park figures, Masterpiece Jinrai. There's 3 Zero figures, Doctor Wu, absolutely everything in here, guys. Just check it out, apart from mainline Studio Series and Generation Selects. Right, I'm going to get some more Super 7, some more Blokees videos, and I do intend to actually get this video done, hopefully tonight for you guys. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for the support. Thank you for everybody who jumped in on the live last night. Take care, and I'll catch up with you soon.